Yes, they should. The Detroit Lions should absolutely sign Jadeveon Clowney if they cannot get Za'Darius Smith to return. And I don't think that he is going to return to the Detroit Lions. And Za'Darius Smith, kind of a running mate with Jadeveon Clowney as far as time in the NFL and age, getting to the quarterback, kind of in that same group. And the Detroit Lions might have had an opportunity drop into their lap. Brad Holmes is cheap when it comes to outside resources that don't fit his bill. If he wants to throw the bag at a cornerback, he's going to do that. But as far as the edge rusher position, I mean, right now, Jadeveon Clowney would be like signing Aiden Hutchinson at this point. We got some news, man, coming from the big homie. Jeremy Fowler says, the Panthers are releasing edge rusher Jadeveon Clowney per source. Now, of course, the Lions ain't going to do this. They're not going to do it because it ain't what they do. He ain't all grit, so he don't fit. And he must have quit. He's not going to be a Detroit Lion. But why not make a video? You got an edge rusher. You still need edge rusher help. Have a man come in and compete. All I'm saying, Brad, is bring in anybody that's available to help compete. We're not going to, you said it yourself, that you're not going to rely on a rookie. And that's what you did. You took a rookie in the 6th round. Bring him in. Now, I can already hear it. He doesn't fit the culture and blah, blah, blah. Aren't you tired? I mean, when we go just want some talent? When are we just going to say, yo, I just want a dog. I just want talent. I don't care if it's an old dog. I just want a dog. I'm not saying Jadeveon Clowney is a dog currently. But let me ask you this. Okay, I want you to be very transparent here. Don't be acting all finicky and funny. You put the Detroit Lions defensive line minus Hutch, minus DJ Reader, and we're not talking about an interior guy. We're just talking about edge rushers right now. You put any edge rusher against Jadeveon Clowney right now, who you taking? Who you taking? Would you feel better with Jadeveon Clowney over Marcus Davenport, over Muhammad, over Josh Pascal, over even Ahmed? Would you? Be honest with yourself, because I think the answer might surprise even you. Let's take a look at the man's historic career. Been on a billion different teams, kind of like Za'Darius. I'm just saying. I love me some Z. Wish he comes back. Drafted, he put the hit on the Michigan running back in the day. First overall pick in 2014. I remember it like it was yesterday. Crazy. He just turned 32 years old. So he is younger than Za'Darius Smith. Drafted first overall in 2014. In 2024, 5.5 sacks. How many games did he play? But we see played with the Houston Texans. Then he went to Seattle for a year. Then he went to Tennessee for a year. Then he went to Cleveland for 2 years. He actually did not overlap with Za'Darius Smith because Za'Darius Smith was traded to the Cleveland Browns in 2023. And at that point, Jadeveon was already gone. Spent 2 years with the Baltimore Ravens. So when we played them and got mollywop back in 2023, he was there and then played for the Carolina Panthers. Now, there was some rumors and stuff coming out that he could be traded. And I'm like, why? Why would they trade him or anybody trade for him when he's probably going to be cut? 100%. And then look at for a guy that's 32, he also is coming off a pretty decent season, 17 2 years ago, 14 the year before. Now, I'm just saying, Za'Darius Smith did wind up playing all 17 games between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions in 2024. But absolutely bring them in. Anybody who rushes the passer, bring them in. Let them fight it out. Let them work it out on the field, bruh. If you don't fit, he gone. If you want to act up, he gone. We talking about disrupting the culture. That's what we talking about. We talking about disrupting the culture. I can already hear it in the comment section. Do you want a little bit of disruption or do you want to win? What you want to do? And I'm not saying Jadeveon. I want to call him Za'Darius so bad. I'm not saying Jadeveon Clowney is going to take us over the hump, but he ain't going to hurt either. He not going to hurt either. But I mean, what are we doing here? Brad said the words about putting all the pressure and that you can't just bank on a rookie first round pick, let alone a 6th round pick. I don't care what we believe in a young man. He got upside and potential. Words used by Brad Holmes after he was drafted. Nobody is going to hurt No one, nobody, no waddy. Nobody's going to bring him in. If you rush the passer, come in. Give him a workout. Let him fight it out. Now he reminds me of Yannick Ngakoue. Yannick has been on for the past 7 seasons. He's been like on a different team every year. Jadeveon, not so much. Now I know that it's going to be a little bit, you got a little bit of concerns. But listen, we brought in Jamal Adams. Got an attitude. Maybe that's what the Lions need, bro. Some attitude. Maybe we need an attitude, a little bit of attitude, a little bit of shakeup, bro. Maybe everybody can't be so nice. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Jadeveon Clowney. Last year, I made videos about him. Wasn't a big fan. But at this point, seeing how Brad Holmes does not prioritize the defensive line when it comes to the edge rusher position, I will take anyone. Anyone. You ever seen that episode of Family Guy where they do a cutaway gag and Peter says, it's like that time I graduated from something. And the dean was like, anyone. And Peter Griffin walks across the stage. That's where we are. Anyone. Come on down, Jadeveon Clowney. So should the Lions absolutely sign him? Yes. If you're a pass rusher and you've been cut by a team and you haven't been arrested, yes. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. What harm could it do if you bring in Jadeveon Clowney? Especially with how scarce it is. Now, you can hold on for Zadarius. See, and now you in a sticky situation. So what I'm doing right now, I'm on the phone with Z. Hey, Zadarius, what we doing, bro? What's your price? Okay, I can't do that, but I can do this. You know your girl here. You know you want to stay here. We love you. The city love you. Come on back, bro. Let's run it back. Let's get this Super Bowl. Zadarius say no. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with Jadeveon today. If it doesn't work, what's the worst that he gets cut? That's it. See, we all about culture and all grit and all that stuff. I want to win. That's where I'm at. I want to win. I want to win the Super Bowl. Because guess what? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All this culture and all grit, all that stuff. That's great. It's been fantastic. I love the shirt. All grit. Grit don't quit. If you got grit, you must have quit. But I'm trying to win, bruh. And if we need a little bit of pepper, a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice, let's hit that Scoville level, man. Let's go up. The Scoville level. Let's go up a little bit. Duval, Scoville. Let's go up a little bit. Let's get some flavor, some spice. Let's shake it up a little bit, bruh. What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that could happen? Like, seriously, ask yourself that question. What's the worst that could happen? We already got we have the 3rd toughest schedule in the NFL. Why not have somebody? Why not get all the help we can get, which is where we are, all the help we can get. But let me know your thoughts, man. I could only imagine what he's going. I honestly believe he's going to cost too much. I think he's going to cost too much. Those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours down in the comment section below. Not wearing my merchandise today, which I've been rocking since I'm going through everything, wearing my own stuff, man. Feels great to wear it out. Went to Walgreens to pick up a prescription. The lady, it was a conversation starter. She said, oh, so you're a Lions fan. I went to the doctor yesterday, had on my other shirt. The doctor there was like, oh, I'm assuming you like the Detroit Lions. I'm like, yeah. Yes, I do. Here's my channel. Oh, wait a minute. The barcode, the QR code's on the back. Scan that, doc, right? It's crazy. So I'm having a good time, man. Ready for the season to start. We got 84 days until the Hall of Fame game is here. Can you believe it? Will the Detroit Lions do anything between now and then? I'm going to hold out hope. that Brad, somebody somewhere going to be cut. We brought in Denzel Mims a couple years ago as another wide receiver. Now, I think we're over capacity, so we would have to let somebody go. I'm sure we could. I mean, come on, man. I'm sure we could. But like I said, go back to a few minutes ago in this video. Ask yourself, if you had to pick, okay, between you got Hutch on one side and you've got Jadeveon Clowney and anyone else, who are you really taking? Let's keep it a buck. Take off the glasses, the Honolulu blue glasses, and ask yourself, would you trust anybody on our defensive line opposite Hutch, any edge or person that was rushing, over the production over Jadeveon Clowney? And you know what the worst part of this whole thing is? Is every pass rusher that we have brought up in conversation is better than everyone on our team last year, minus Aiden and Zadarius Smith. Right now, at 5.5 sacks in 14 games, Jadeveon Clowney would be second on our team. And just remember, Aiden, had he not got hurt, we would have never traded for Zadarius. Aiden would have had 22 alone. This is right up outside of the character concerns or whatever it is. This is right up Brad Holmes' alley. This is literally right up his alley. You could throw him, if you gave Marcus Davenport 6 point whatever, year one, you can give him $5-6 million for a 1 year deal. Right up your alley, bro. No commitment. Very cheap, no commitment. Even if it's $6 or $7 million, cheap, hey, look, fill a hole, no commitment, super cheap. All you got to do is maybe get over a little bit of attitude concerns. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Sometimes you regret that, but you're still here. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Man, I would literally be like, yo, this would really literally sound, this would make me feel like we signed Myles Garrett. That's how bad it is. Man, that's crazy.